You had a very close match yesterday against Wawrinka. What was the difference?
Yeah, a couple close points here and there. He got up an early break in both sets, which is kind of tough because he's such a good player. I was able to fight back and get the break back, but in the tiebreaker, just 1 or 2 points, really close calls, really close margin. So I felt like it was a good one, and hopefully I can keep that level up.
You're very confident right now. You're getting ready for Indian Wells. So what do you think about next week?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I feel like I'm playing well, even though I lost last night. That's the level I want to be playing. Going into next week, it's good conditions for me. American hard court stuff is what I grew up on. So going into the Indian Wells, just a lot of confidence. I'm excited. It's a fun trip. So I'm hoping that I'll be in the later rounds.
What is it like to be on the tour as a professional player?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you get to travel. These places are beautiful. You can see how nice it is here in Acapulco. We get to see a lot of cool places, and so it's a lot of excitement there. And then the competing aspect's always fun. You get to lay it on the line and kind of play a sport as your career. It's not a luxury a lot of people have, so we're very, very lucky. And for me, I love having my family here. I love having friends around. So it's a blessing.
What's your goal for this year?
Top 30. I'd like to be top 30 just because that's an achievement that I haven't had yet. But for the main goal is to just try to keep getting better. If I get better, then I'll try and give myself a chance to do that.
What does it take for you to get to top 30 to reach your goal this year?
I got to be fit and I got to improve my backhand a little bit. Once my backhand and my fitness get a little bit better, then I'll be right there.
What advice can you give to junior players wanting to become professionals?
Just work hard and love what you do, because being a professional, it doesn't mean that every single day is fun, but you have to enjoy the setbacks and enjoy the process. So when you're enjoying every minute, as even the difficult ones, then you have a chance.
Your dad was your coach. How does it work, your dad being a coach?
Yeah, my dad coached me growing up, and now that I'm traveling 30 weeks a year playing, we've had to bring in other people to help, but he's always been a watchful eye in my corner, and whenever he's here, he always helps out and is around to support. So love having him around. It makes it a really big family dynamic, so we're lucky.
So he's been the coach from the very beginning of your career all the way till today. I mean, how does he motivate you? How does he push you?
He just keeps me positive, believes in me, whereas some other people might not believe that you can achieve certain things. My dad and your family always has that belief, and so tough moments, tough matches, they always kind of are there to support you, and it's important because when you're competing as much as we do, setbacks are inevitable.
A lot of parents, they don't know as much as your dad. I mean, your dad knows a lot about tennis. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of parents that don't know much about the game. Do you think they could help as coaches, or do you recommend it?
I think the biggest thing is just be supportive, understand that your kid is going to have ups and downs, but as a parent, the number one thing you can do is provide that support, because in the toughest moments, sometimes piling on to the anguish is not the best thing. But I think that, for me, my dad's always had a good idea of tennis, so it's just helped him and helped me with understanding on the times to be pushed and the times to be supported, and they're both important.
So you say be supportive, so they don't need to learn a lot about the game, they can just show the support.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a parent who has never played tennis is going to watch their kid, and they're going to know their kid, but they're not going to know the game as well as somebody who grew up with the game. So whereas you might be learning the game also, sometimes the best thing for your kid is to just show them that you believe in them.
You've traveled all around the world. What's your favorite place?
Favorite place? My favorite tournament's Indian Wells. My favorite outside of America trip is Australia.
How come Australia?
It's beautiful. The people there are so relaxed. I love the atmosphere and the vibe that's down there. People have a really fun, loving attitude.
A lot of professional players mention Indian Wells being their favorite tournament. How come?
The Indian Wells owner, Larry Ellison, has always put in a lot of effort into making sure Indian Wells has been very innovative, very new, with all the restaurants and technology and the stadiums, and the facilities are just next level. So we're hoping that that's a precedent that goes into all the other tournaments.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Gabe.